Happy Black History Month. Y'all come on in the room. Jesus, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. Hey, I don't know. That's my song. Y'all, welcome in. Hello, Promise. Hello, my lovely sweetie. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Miss Jackson, what's going on? Hello, everybody. Happy Black History Month. And if y'all don't know who I am, I'm Miss Nene Gemini, the host with the most and a smile you can't forget. Y'all come on in. Welcome to Nene's Damn Podcast, where we talk to impactful people doing impactful things. Y'all come on in. Evening. What's going on? Stop throwing the rocks at the Chain Gang. Love, Hope, and Healing. The best organization in Palm Beach County. If y'all got some kids that need some mentorship, holla at Mr. Yolanda and Mr. Dante. Listen, tonight we got a good, I should call this MC to MC conversation, because I'm going to be talking to greatness tonight. I got the one and only Miss Joy Odom. She's a luxury MC, motivational speaker, and an educator, and she is everything and more. She's also the aunt of Coco Golf. Her mom, she is Black History, so she gonna be bringing the joy to the room tonight. But listen, let me tell y'all, next week Saturday is gonna be a busy week, so make sure y'all pull up, if y'all haven't bought y'all tickets yet, to Black Lux Picnic Fest. Will be in Wellington, Florida. Make sure you get your tickets. It's gonna be a vibe, grown and sexy vibe. Y'all come on out, get your picnic set up. We got $1,000 for the best picnic setup, I believe. We got local artists performing. We got some scholarships we're gonna give away. It's the Black Lux Picnic Festival. You can get your tickets. I'll be hosting along with Prentice, with Gervonta, DJ Nasty 305 is gonna be there. Who else we got? We have a myriad of people. What is his name? We got the saxophone player. We got Maxon gonna be there. We're gonna also have a networking event. We're also having a after party at Banyan. So all of those flyers are posted on the Nene Gemini page, on Miss Nene Gemini page. So let me do my introduction properly. So welcome, world. My name is Miss Nene Gemini. I'm the host with the most and the smile you can't forget. I am a podcaster, event host, event assistant, project manager, day of coordinator, all around hustler. I create experiences. I talk to people, impactful people in the community. And tonight we got Miss Joy Odom. She is a luxurious MC, a motivational speaker, and an educator. So she is phenomenal. She is like the epitome of all MCs. She need to have a class for everybody that wants to be an MC or event host. So she's gonna be coming on shortly. But yesterday we lost a legend. Like I'm still hurt by this. Okay, so yesterday, rest in peace and sending prayers and condolences to Reverend Jesse Jackson. We lost him yesterday. In February, we losing a lot in February. So just for those who do not know who Reverend Jesse Jackson was, he was an American civil rights leader, politician, Baptist minister who served as a direct protege to Dr. Martin Luther King. He founded the Rainbow Push Coalition, and he ran historic in 1984 and 1988 presidential campaigns, and served as an international negotiator. Okay. Just some quick facts. Jesse Jackson was born in Greenville, South Carolina. I didn't even know that. He was raised in segregated conditions, later taking his stepfather's name, Jackson. He was a civil rights activist, began in the 1960s with the sit-ins at local libraries. He joined Martin Luther King's junior staff, organizing in Chicago for the Southern Christian Leadership Conference (SCLC) and was present in Memphis during Dr. King's 1968 assassination. Operation Breadbasket and Push. In 1966, he led the Chicago branch of SCLC Operation Breadbasket, focusing on economic justice. He later founded Push, People United to Save Humanity, in 1971. His presidential run. He ran for a Democratic presidential nomination in 1984, third place, and 1988, second place. Increasing the minority voter registration and shifting the party platform leftward. The Rainbow Coalition was founded in 1984 to advocate for social justice, voting rights, and economic equality. Oh my God. He did a lot. I didn't even know he did this much stuff. He is known for negotiating for the release of prisoners and hostages in what did it say? Saudi Arabia. My font is very small, so I be trying to change it. But yes, so I'm about to say Dr. King, but Reverend Jesse Jackson, he passed away yesterday. He accomplished a lot. Somebody made a AI video, and I was just like, wow, he did a lot. So rest in peace, Reverend Jesse Jackson. We lost a real one. I learned about him in history. He actually saw like the first African American president. So, and he is history, literally. So enough about that, but make sure y'all tune in. Thank you everybody who followed me on YouTube. You checked out the street interviews. Thank you. I got a lot of good feedback. So Miss Joy, you ready? I'm gonna bring you in. We're going to bring some joy to the room. We're going to be talking about presence, purpose, and power. This episode explores how Miss Joy transforms spaces, not just by speaking or hosting, but by honoring moments, elevating energy, and leading with emotional intelligence, all while balancing motherhood, education, and entrepreneurship. So we about to bring in Miss Joy. It's about to go mute. And thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all share.
Wow. Love, love, love.
How are you? Ooh, you looking gorgeous. You got to work like that.
Stop it. Stop it.
I
No,
know
this is
you
just
ain't
like
teaching them people kids like that. You're giving Whitney right now.
oh, bless you. No, so no, but I'm so glad I'm coming in now. I did hear about Jesse Jackson because the work that I do, I lead our DEI, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Department. And Jesse, I'm calling him Jesse like I know him, but he's the epitome of DEI. That's what he was all
Really?
about. So if you really like, we dive in. I'm learning just like everybody else, and that's
Right.
why our history is so important. So diversity
Mm-hmm.
he was all about that, diversifying his spaces. Inclusion, he
Right.
wanted to include everybody. He didn't want to do that. And the equity part of that, he wanted to find spaces or provide opportunities so that everyone can be successful. So that's what the DEI, he's all about that. So it was perfect timing, and I'm glad to be here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I bring you joy. So that's what I do. So I don't necessarily see kids all the time, but
Mm-hmm.
again, you're catching me at a great time. I'm on a good high. On Friday, I was able to host an event, our department, where we had a number of high school students here, and that's what we did. We had different opportunities for them to explore about high school and beyond. It was great, but I'm here, and we're on winter break. So, but I'm working.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm
So y'all on
working,
winter break.
but
Okay.
the students are on winter break. Yeah.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, as I welcome the one and only, the best MC, the epitome of MCs, who made the roadmap for me and
Oh,
others, Miss Joy Odom.
I don't want to turn this into an interview with me asking you questions, but I humbly thank you for this opportunity.
No, I
Yeah.
thank you. Like I was just laying down one day and I was just like, Let me see if Miss Joy want to come on the podcast one day.
Absolutely. This is an honor. And I want to tell you, this is my first podcast. So if you see any type of phases going in and out, that means I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just in the vibe in the moment. So we're just gonna let it go. We're gonna let it do what it do.
It's okay. It's okay. So, Miss
Okay,
Joy, tell the
thank
people
you.
who you are and what you do.
Okay, so let's see. No, my name is Joy, and for the purpose of this podcast, I do host various events. It ranges from a small group to a larger audience. What I like to do is elevate certain spaces because I do believe everyone deserves a celebration. And they can't actually, well, some people can, I guess, host their own event, but that's where I come into play to where I like to execute whatever the honoree or the organization, whatever their vision is, I like to carry it out.
Okay. I like that. So, when you were a kid, were you the one that was always like you if somebody had a baby shower, you're the one that's hosting it. You're like, no, I got it. Let me take charge. We're gonna do this. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this at 8 o'clock. How were you as a kid? Like, where did hosting come from?
So no, as a kid, I wouldn't say I was hosting anything, but I was always active and always involved and present. That's one of the things I think my parents always shared with us. If you're going to be in someone's space, then you should purposefully be in their space.
Right.
So no, I wasn't always there, but I do know that I was the one I would say that liked to have events or parties or something like that. I'm not gonna be no shade, you know. So I was always into um being part of something.
Mm-hmm. And
Always.
you're a wildcat too, right?
I'm a true wildcat. You know what? No, no, seriously. So my grandfather, class of 1948, and if because I know this part of my history, my uncle, he used to take the mail for Dr. Bethune. So that's how
Really?
deep, yeah. So that's how deep rooted Bethune Cookman. My mom is from Daytona Beach, Jefferson Street. So, and by default, I am a wildcat. If I let you know too much about me, um, Bethune Cookman was, I'm going to say my only choice. How about that? And they
Okay.
gave me an opportunity.
So
Yeah,
it was nothing else. It's Bethune all day.
all day.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yeah. For
Okay.
me.
For you. And then your daughters went there too.
One of my daughters did. So we are HBCU. My brother is he's at other school, Orange and Green.
Oh,
But
FAMU.
I'm a Wildcat, and my sister is FSU.
Okay.
But people would think my parents are graduates, but my dad did attend Bethune Cookman, but he had other professional opportunities.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
have a lot of cousins. Many of my cousins are graduates. Bethune Cookman, and all of my friends are doing extremely well professionally who attended in my area anyway. So,
Oh, is it because they went to Bethune? Is that what you're
absolutely.
insinuating? That cuz
Absolutely. It's
okay.
nothing like a Mary's baby. It's a place in which opportunities, growth, development, all of
Right.
that. As we say in our motto, enter to learn and depart to serve,
Okay.
that's a fact.
Yeah, I didn't go to Bethune. I'm just always at homecoming.
That's what we do. That's what we do. We have that vibe.
I'm always at homecoming with my uncle. So shout out to my uncle Gerald and my
And you,
cousins.
yeah, yeah, you're welcome. Yes, always.
All right, let's get into it. So, your bio says you're an educator by day and a luxury MC and a motivational speaker by calling. How did you realize your voice and presence were tools meant to serve beyond the classroom?
Hmm. All right, so you may or may not know, this could be a little personal. So after the birth of my twin daughters, a week later, I was induced into a coma for about a week or so, and
Hmm.
the doctor shared with my parents that she may or may not make it through the night. And it was
What?
at that time, that's a whole nother conversation. But at that time, I was a classroom teacher. I was a fifth grade teacher.
Hmm.
And then through prayers and all of that, here I stand. But shortly after that, when I came out of the coma, I went back to teaching. As a matter of fact, I had to learn my twins all over again, had to walk all over again, had to do all of that. But it was at that moment, or I would say shortly after that moment, I knew that my calling was different because God saved me. And if He wanted me, He would have taken me as a classroom teacher, and He didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it was at that time for the, I would say within the next couple of years, I was asking God, what did He want me to do?
Right.
And if you're into education, you know, there's a team leader or there's somebody on the grade that leads and you get information.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, I was reading T.D. Jakes' Maximize the Moment. So you got to take yourself back 20, 25, or 30 years when that came off the shelves. So that's what I was reading. And at the time, there's a section in the beginning of his book, it talks about your hyphen. And your hyphen is your life between your birth date and your death date. And what you do in the middle is your hyphen.
Mm-hmm.
And so that just stuck with me, and I'm going somewhere with it. So I was a classroom teacher. I was asking God, what does He want me to do? I was reading that book, and I was also asking my grandfather at the time about the Bible because I knew it was the power of prayer that my family did during that time. So, although I was a believer and always been a believer, I knew
Right.
though that it was the power of the prayer during that season of my life. So I had all those things going on, manifesting during that time, asking God, what is it you want me to do? Asking my
Mm-hmm.
grandfather, Reverend Lee, and he's talking about you need to get a Bible that you can read and understand. And then, and I was a team leader. So you may ask the question, okay, so why does all that matter? Because as a team leader, I was getting information about leading, like we were having conferences and things of that nature. And I'm the team leader. I'm
Mm-hmm.
asking God, what you want me to do?
Right.
Unfortunately, at the same time, I would say a year or two prior, I was out on jury duty for like 2 months and I had a substitute teacher. Again, Joy, well, how is all this playing into why you are a speaker? Because as the team leader, I received some information in my box. Does anybody want to speak on this person's behalf because she ended up passing away? And I said,
Mm-hmm.
I have to speak. I was on jury duty and she was in my classroom for 2 months. It was only be the right thing to do.
Right.
I'm reading T.D. Jakes. So at her memorial, I used hyphen as what you do in between your birth date and your death date. And that's how I spoke on that. It had nothing to do with I want to be a speaker, but I thought as a team leader, she did this for my students. I think it's only right that I do that for her family. So after I spoke,
Mm-hmm.
several people, mind you, I'm asking God, what is it you want me to do?
Right.
Have you ever thought about speaking? Now, mind you, you got to take me back now 30 years. I'm like, speaking? Absolutely not. That is not, no, I just said what I needed to say,
Right.
right?
Right.
So, with that, at the same time, I'm receiving all this information about, we had an upcoming math conference or something of that nature. Again, we need speakers. So I said, okay, Lord, all this speaking stuff coming to me. I'm just gonna say I'll be a speaker, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna speak, right? Now this is true. So
Right.
now mind you, I'm thinking a hyphen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a classroom teacher. I already spoke. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So what I did was I took a sheet of paper and I wrote down the word hyphen. I spelt it out. So I was thinking of all these words that would begin with each of those letters. I'm talking I had 20 of each at least. So I came up with HYPHEN, helping you produce heroes every 9 weeks. So if you
Ooh.
remember back then, we were into 9 weeks. That's how we graded.
Right.
So I said, helping you produce heroes every 9 weeks. And what I did, I was a classroom teacher. So I said, if you actually did what you wanted to do, like what was your passion, what was in your heart, you would relieve yourself because then you'll show up to your classroom happy, kind, and you would do what you need to do and not show up to work mean. So that's what I did. I started out being a speaker and I wrote a letter to my aunts and all my aunts and said, I want to be a speaker. If you all are looking for a speaker, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. I'll prepare a message and a speech. That's what I sent. Because now, remember now, I'm asking God, what is it you want me to do? All these speaking things. I'm ready. I'm ready to share my story, share a
Right.
message, elevate teachers, and all of that. To answer your question, so how did it become to hosting events? I'm glad you asked, Reverend Cheney. All right, so how that came about, my cousins, I'm talking 20 years later, my cousins were getting married. My twin daughters are like 4 and 5. She calls me on a Wednesday and she says, I need for you to do me a favor.
Right.
Okay. What I'm thinking she want my daughters to be
Flower
like flower
girls.
girls. Sure. I'm thinking, and she said, okay, so Auntie said that she said, I want you to be an MC. I was like, MC, I don't do that. I don't talk like that. Like I don't do that. She said, well, aren't you said you want to be a speaker? I do, with a prepared message, not a person with a microphone walking around in the audience. I don't do that. Like, I just don't do it. And I
Right.
said, I have my parents in my head. If people ask you to do something, you should do it if you can. So
Right.
I told her if she doesn't find anybody, this is Wednesday now, that her wedding is Saturday. If you don't find anybody, of course I'll MC your reception. And I'm like,
Mm.
oh Lord. Of course she didn't find anybody. And yeah, the rest is history. And I want to tell you, for 10 years at least, I did not do any advertising. It was all word of mouth.
Yeah.
From one that event led to several events, and I'm speaking at the same time. I'm in different audiences. And so now I'm 20 years in. Like, now I'm taking it, I'm going to say serious, but I found that to be my passion.
It
That's
is. And you do
answer
a
your
great
question.
job at it. You do a great job
Thank
at it.
you.
Because before I started hosting, I used to and I mean Mr. Grant was my first grade teacher.
Really? I think did you tell me that? I don't know.
I
Really?
did. And like I was just like, "Oh my god. He's so pretty." I mean, I'm in the first grade. I didn't know to say, "Oh, he's so handsome." But yeah, Mr. Grant. And so then when full circle moment and then where were we at? We were at downtown Delray when we were volunteering for the homeless thing. And then I was just like, I just love what you do because I used to always hear about, do you know Joy? You need to talk to Joy.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
who is this Miss Joy? And I was like, I know her. Like I had saw you around, but I was like, I see her all the time. Like that's Miss Joy. Because when people used to talk, I'm thinking Miss Joy is like an old lady, like big boned, cook collard greens, wear a moo all day. And then when we finally hung out, and I was just like, oh my God, I love her. Like
Oh, thank
just your
you.
energy. You're just like you're genuine. And then when I saw you at homecoming and I knew you knew my uncle, I was like, I know her. He's talking about how you know her. You ain't go to but no, don't worry about it. I'm out here. I know
Oh,
these people. I know these people. So yeah, that is cool. And I'm glad you taking it more seriously now. Like I'm
yeah.
like, come on, you gotta
I
bring
love
joy.
Joy. Thank you.
And it fits. Okay, so you're known for elevating rooms and honoring moments. What does it mean to truly serve a celebration rather than just host it?
What does it mean, a celebration and just host it? Okay, so as I stated before, first my name Joy. Ironically, however, my mom did it. It worked out. And through my journey, I like to bring you joy. I literally love people being happy. I literally do. So
Mm-hmm.
to answer your question, and I do believe everybody is deserving of their own celebration. So when I'm hosting an event, and people usually, it's not usually, I'm gonna say 100% of the time. It could be 90%. When people
Right.
show up to an event, that means they are intentionally being there. They've canceled something. They've made arrangements. They did a lot to get there. The people
Mm-hmm.
that's actually carrying on or carrying out the event, they invited these people. So it's my task to make sure that their time and talent is not wasted.
Right.
So, and I like for the people to really to enjoy the event that they have planned, because it takes a lot to really put on an event. So
It
that is
does.
where when I'm listening to a person, I want to carry out what it is that they really want. What else was the latter part of your question?
Um, is it what does it mean to truly serve as a celebration rather than just host it?
And also too, so do you do know in different events things may come up, so sometimes you may have to pivot,
Yeah,
and then I'm that person to do that. So when I show up to an event, I'm not going to say all bets are off, but everything is for the person that's putting on the event. But at
right.
the same time, I like for people to feel comfortable in the spaces. So whether if
Mhm.
it's reading the room, whether if it's my tone, so when I show up, I have to show up knowing that I may have different personalities that's in those spaces. And that's a gift that you have to humbly saying a gift, but reading the room so that people know that they showed up to something and they're going to leave knowing that I'm glad I went.
Mhm. That is so true. That is so true. So you shared that when you step into a the role of an MC, a fire lights up in you. Where does that energy come from, and how do you keep a room alive from start to finish?
Prayer. That's the first thing that I do. I'm a true believer of God, and I do believe everything is intentional. I
Mhm.
do believe everything is purposeful. So the first thing I have to understand, if I'm going to accept an assignment, that means I believe in it. So the purpose have to align with my purpose and my calling as well. So
Mhm.
that's the first thing. And then more importantly, are the people that's in attendance. So when the people are there, and what I like to say, when I get compliments about saying that they were energized, they were happy or whatever, I do believe it's the people that really make it. It just
Right.
makes my job easier.
Right.
Right. So I do believe it is the people. And then what keeps it going is, again, reading the room and to
Right.
ensure that everything that was already planned within its purpose, that it's carried out. And it may change again. Being quick on your feet, being able to make these decisions at last minute or whatever the case may be,
Mhm.
being able to come up with something to ensure that most people in attendance feeling comfortable and that they're glad that they came, they're entertained.
Right.
So that's what keep it, I think, to me, keeps it going throughout start to finish. Off and time. So oftentimes when you're at an event, it you hope that you get through from beginning to end everything that you thought about, but
Right.
sometimes it may not work that way. But
Mhm.
flawlessly, your audience really don't know what you talked about with the person that has hired you. So it's your job to continue as if it was planned that way. So it's the audience that keep that fire going to the end, to me.
Yeah, I could agree. I could definitely agree because it's if the crowd is like, then that kind of bring you like, and you're trying, but it's like, okay, but all you need is that one person, get them up and grooving. You done started something. Okay, so urban sophistication started as a favor and grew into a brand. What did that moment teach you about purpose, obedience, and trusting your gifts?
Okay, so again, when urban sophistication, urban sophistication, the name really came after, or I would say years in. It came as a partnership with a group of individuals, and I needed a name because it was
Mm-hmm.
joy. Right, bring and urban sophistication came on with that. So with the
Mm-hmm.
elegance part of that piece, and like I could say luxury MC, when did I know it became a brand?
Mm-hmm.
The more people that requested me or the more people wanted me, I knew that it was something special. At first, I really didn't believe I was set apart. Lack of a better word, and I'm humbly saying that until further in. The luxury part of it, it's not in things and material, it's a level of excellence and what I bring into that. And what was the
Mm.
latter part of your question? The other parts of it?
What did that moment teach you about purpose, obedience, and trusting your gifts?
And I do believe, okay, so with being obedience comes with faith, because at the time I did not know that this was going to end up being my calling, because it was a favor that I did. not to disappoint. And oftentimes, when people ask you to do something, you don't know where it's going to lead you,
Right.
especially if it's something that you can do. So,
Mhm.
again, God knows everything, and He put different people in your paths. And then you just have to have a level of trust in that. And I do believe that's where it has landed within that. And then there was one more thing you said. I want to make
Um
sure I get all your questions and everything in with that for
and
sure.
just and trusting your gifts.
Well, at this point, it's been a journey over a few decades now that I have been hosting all types of events, and I'm going to be honest. I like to say, you know, I don't like to say I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm totally transparent in the space that I want to be true to who I am,
Right.
and it's a gift, and if it brings joy to people, I definitely want to continue to use that. So that's why for you too, to say okay, and I know that you're probably, you know, nationwide international with your podcast, not
I'm
knowing though,
claiming it.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. That you know, I have a gift, I have a talent, and I want to elevate others because it's their celebration. And I would
Right.
love for their celebration. And I know we share the same space. So, and it's enough room for everyone to, you know, to really grow in their calling. So that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Yeah. And you do a good job at it. You do
Thank you.
a phenomenal job. I
And
love
you
it.
too.
Thank you. How do you stay grounded and intentional when commanding high energy or high profile rooms?
Um, um, Repeat the question.
How do you stay grounded and intentional when commanding high energy or high profile rooms?
So one of the things that we have to say, how do I stay grounded in high profile rooms? People are people.
Mm-hmm.
We're all the same, regardless. There's pain in everyone, there's joy in everyone, there's happiness in everyone. And one of the things that I'm bringing on in my name, that we all carry a sense of joy within us. We do. We have to have it
Mm-hmm.
because even in our pain, we have to find joy in it. Our happiness is when I come into play, it's because it's an event that is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely have to be grounded, or I have to be grounded in knowing that when we're doing an event. When, yeah,
Okay.
latter part. You can keep going. Latter part.
And intentional. How do you stay grounded and intentional when commanding high energy or high profile rooms?
So I let my, as they say, I let my ears do the, no, I let my eyes do the listening. Well, what do you mean by that? Because again, I'm reading the room.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of who's in the room, whether if you're talking about our president, whether if you're talking about the honoree, you're talking about small children, or I would say elementary age children who's getting an award. Again, you're reading the room to ensure that they get what they want and they are happy because they're in that space. That is something that you have to do. Remember, people are people.
Right.
It's your gift and it's your talent. And then you got to understand what it is that you're saying. Because one of the things that I learned about speaking is that when you speak, people are listening.
Mm-hmm.
So what you say should be definitely worthy of listening to. So that's just how I navigate that. People are people,
People are
right?
people. Yeah, they are. And they not gonna change.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, regardless of title.
That's true. That that is
Because
so
hurt,
true.
I mean, people are hurt. Like people, like we share all the same emotions. We
Bleed the
do.
same color blood.
Same.
Same color blood. Okay. So, as a mother of twins, and educator, and a woman living boldly on purpose, what does balance look like for you in this season of life?
Hmm. Okay,
You might have
so
to take a sip on that one.
yeah, yeah, and that, yeah. So now, you know, because my twins, who are now young adults, and it's been a journey, but it's not the same because they're young
Mm-hmm.
adults now. And
Right,
one of the
right,
things, so it's not like whereas before, where I had to navigate certain situations and to be at their events. and being a parent. But because we all now are adults and trying to navigate this world because we all belong in it,
Mhm.
it is easier. So one of the things that we are trying to identify is our purpose or continue wherever our whatever our purpose is. So now
Right.
as a mother, I would say what you see in them is when you have parenting and the joy that I speak, that is one that I try to carry out and not just talk it. So
Mhm.
that's how I try to balance that between, and I want to say, I balance it, of course, between rest, my spirituality, my friends, my favor. It's what I want in my space right now.
Mhm.
I get to choose where I want to show up. I get to choose that. Now that my kids, they're adults now, so I can choose what spaces I want to navigate. I also get to choose who I want in my space.
Oh, rewind. Say that again.
I get to choose who I want in my space.
Mhm. I
It's
like
different
that.
now. It's a different when you're on your own. You're an adult. You've matured, or however God wants to see you and show up, and you learn
Right.
that. Take me 20 years ago. You want everybody in your space, or you're trying to navigate these things. You're kind of you're depending on things or whatever you want approval. Well, I'm in
Right.
a season right now. It's not about approval. It's about whatever God, however He wants to see me show up in different spaces, and or who I want in my space.
Mm.
God helps me choose that.
Mm. I like that. You said a word. You on here preaching now. Come on now.
I love love, and also I want to tell you that joy on my journey. We are all Jesus's outstanding individuals. JOI. That's how I spell my name. So we're all Jesus's outstanding individuals. We're all designed for a purpose and a calling on our life.
Are you putting that on a shirt, on a mug or
I
something?
know, right? I've been saying that my
You
whole life.
need
Like I
to.
know people who know me know that. That's what well, when I speak or something, I bring you joy. We're all Jesus's outstanding individuals. That's yeah, but thank you. So see, that's what I just
You need
outstanding.
to
I'll do it. My yeah. Thank you.
patent it, cause somebody gonna be they look. You gonna be mad. You gonna see it on the shirt. I'm like, Nene told me to do
I,
it.
I I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get with my daughters. They're all they're very talented. Actually, my I gotta give a shout. My entire family is very talented, and many of us can
Yes.
do what I do. It's just that I'm the one that has elevated the voice part of it. But all of us
Mm-hmm.
can speak, all of us can talk, all of us can do many things. But yeah. But thank you for that. All right.
You're welcome. So, okay. So now we're gonna get into the fun rapid fire questions, right? So I always like to ask people about karaoke because I can't
I
sing.
at all. I
Me
cannot.
neither. But in my mind, I just feel like I am Fantasia in my mind. In my mind, my mama, she's not gonna agree. She's not gonna agree. So we are doing karaoke, and I'm
Okay.
old school. I hang out with older people.
Oh, see.
So, but I got a little bit of ratchetness in me too. Got a little bit of ratchetness. So, we're gonna do karaoke. We're gonna do a solo. You're gonna do a solo. So you're gonna sing by yourself, and then we're gonna do a duet. Yeah, you're gonna be on the stage by yourself. I'm gonna slide to the left. So, so what song are we going to sing together in karaoke?
It could be. I have several I can choose. Let's see. I
I'm
can't
old.
sing. I
I'm.
don't even
I'm.
know the words.
What?
Do you know "Feeling Free"?
Oh yeah. See, I'm from Broward, so I like when
Okay,
they
okay,
sped it up. But that's
okay.
Jermaine Jackson, feeling free.
Yes, yes.
Uh 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 uh
Da,
uh
da,
uh uh.
yes, yes,
Yeah. Dun,
yes, yes,
tonight, dun, tonight, dun,
yes,
tonight. See, yeah, Jermaine
yes.
Jackson, of course. Okay, so what are you gonna sing solo?
Solo. Now I'm into this song. I don't know if you've heard it. Juke Joint Love.
By who?
Juke Joint Love. I can't sing it all.
No, go ahead, finish it.
um it's like a step song kind of thing. I don't know. Let me think of another one.
This
Let's see.
you doing this solo karaoke?
Um, I don't know why I got love on my mind. I don't even know where that came from. I
Wait.
got love
Oh
on
my
my mind.
mind.
Yeah.
Listen, that's like old school Freddie Cruz.
I don't even know where that came from.
Hot
I kid you
105.
not. I do not know where that came from. I got love on my. I kid you not. I kid you not. It just came. Okay.
Hey, no judgment. Somebody said SWV week. Um, somebody said like a butterfly in
In
the
the
sky.
sky, that's feeling free. Yeah, like a
Butterfly
butterfly in the
in the
sky.
sky. Doom, 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 doom. Dun, tonight, dun, tonight.
Yes, it makes you feel like I'm cute. You know, it's like you're
Yeah,
like
it
you're
does.
feeling free. Like my
Yeah.
whole life now is I'm in a different season of my life, so feeling free and that whole vibe. Yeah,
Yeah. Like I just feel like that song, you have to be in a convertible,
totally.
drop
You know, I
top.
had a convertible too.
Really?
Yes, my mom. So when I was like 3 years old, I'll never forget. They had a 1964 Mustang. So I always wanted a convertible. So one of my first cars was a convertible Celica. I don't even think they make Celicas now. Did they? It was a black Celica convertible. That was like one of the first when I got me a real job. I bought a convertible. So I had a I love, love, love. And that's a song. Yes, you totally. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
see. That is a good one. Okay. All right. Stage mic or classroom floor? Where do you feel most alive?
Stage mic. So that's I don't. That's not a fair question.
Why? What
You
do
know,
you
because
mean?
classroom. You think about it. Okay, let's talk this through.
Okay.
Classroom. I'm with students. So
Yeah.
I get a lot of joy, with the students. The
Right?
microphone, I'm a granddaughter, I'm going to say a granddaughter, preacher's kid, preachers, both my grandfathers are Baptist ministers, give me a microphone and I'm just going to go with it.
You're
And I
right.
love the microphone only when on stage because I'm kind of shy though, but only when I'm on, you know what I mean?
I
So
get
do
it.
I have to choose? Can I just say, ah,
6, 7.
microphone? I'm going to do microphone. You know why? Because I can have a microphone in the classroom.
Boom. There you go. There you go. All right. Luxury gala or high energy celebration?
The fact that I just did both of those. See, what luxury gala and that's not even right. How could you?
So
You
we
know
doing
what?
both.
Because the last event, the luxury gala that I did, so I'm gonna say because it was a church event, so I'm going with the gala.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
safe on that one. I'm going with the gala.
That was for St. John's?
Yes, yes. St. John Missionary Baptist Church, which is in Boynton Beach. Yes.
Yeah. I attend sometimes.
You should attend all the time. Okay, so okay, let's talk about we're not gonna turn this to a third, but I'm gonna tell
No, no,
you.
no. No, I watch it online.
Oh, do you? I don't see you. What do you go under?
I
I'm
don't
online all the time.
I'm not telling. I go on the Nene Gemini.
I never see you on there.
I
Okay,
go
so listen. We have
I
we
go
have
on
a
YouTube.
can I do a shameless plug that we have a
Uh,
women's conference that's coming up in
Next
March?
week. No, next
Not
month.
next week. Yeah,
The
next month.
empowerment.
Yes.
Empowerment.
Are you gonna come?
What day?
It's
Text
the
me. No, let just text me. No, listen. It's so bad what I'm about to say, and I know they're gonna come for me. I already know. I've been attending St. John since Pastor Cheney. I went to Pastor Cheney's funeral, but I'm not a member on the books. I'm a member in my heart.
Okay, so look, I would say I'm gonna reach out and ask you if you believe in your heart, but of course, two and three gather. You have to come into the wall sometimes. We need you.
Yes,
There
I
is a
know.
space for you there for sure.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. And this has been my biggest struggle since after
Okay.
COVID. So back in the day we used to have the two services.
Yes.
I used to be there bright and early for the first service. It's
Yes.
the second service now that I'm having. I'm not gonna say having a hard time,
We
but
can
I
fix
get
that.
up.
Attend Sunday school. You can attend Sunday school. You can get there
Okay.
early. And then I
Okay.
can tell you about our pastor. Like, we promptly start at 10 o'clock.
I
No,
know.
literally, promptly. So you get it, and we're out by 12. What are you doing on a Sunday?
I know. It's bad because I went last year. I went like 6 times, but I the rest of the times I was watching on YouTube.
I'll invite you. I'm going to be there.
Because you sit in the front and the camera be you the focal point of the camera. I don't want to sit in the front, Joy. I do not.
No.
I
Okay,
sit in
so
my little corner. You and your mama be in the front, and they always getting y'all. Then when Coco come to church, y'all, it be all y'all.
okay,
I
so
don't
you
need.
know what? Look,
I don't want
let
the
me fair.
spotlight.
What's fair? It's not about the spotlight, but let me be fair. When we were on 10th, that has always been our section. I don't know why. We just always sit on that side. When the
Really?
church was on 10th, when my grandfather was here, we've always sat there. But and
Mm,
let me share another reason that's I think more important than anything. I'm easily distracted. I can't
really?
sit in the back because then my head I'll be on a swivel. I'll be looking around, being totally distracted. So I have to sit in the front so
Okay.
that there's this direct communication. I'm like that in any space for the most part. Concerts, I have to pay sitting in the back balcony. I mean,
Yeah.
I will, but no. So no. Okay. So can you please come? I'm gonna text you. I'm totally gonna text you the next time
You
I'm in
didn't. You
town.
didn't know I attended St. John's.
No, that's a
That
shame.
well,
I need to
everybody
do
knows
better.
now because I'm just a private person. So it's like when my time
I don't
to
even think that's called private because it is a difference between I'm going to be private and secretive. That's more like it's a secret that I don't want nobody to know that I attend St. John.
everybody know. Like I would see all my old students there. Yeah.
Name 5 people in St. John that you know
5 people. Oh my goodness.
outside of the
Miss.
pastor.
I know you.
Okay, one.
You he used to coach my brother, the Dixons, Mr. Dixon.
Okay, two.
Um
That's our
Miss
chairman of our deacon board. Okay.
Miss Caroline, she's a senior at Pompey Senior Center. Who else do I know? Monica, Miss Penny. Who else?
You have one more.
I have one more.
Mikhail, I see a person that hit Mikhail. Do you know Mikhail Jones, the lawyer?
I probably got to know him by face. I gotta know him by face. It's a couple people I know by face.
I don't know if this is good or bad.
I know people by face, like, cause I've worked with their children, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're
Well,
such
would
and
you please
such.
come inside the service
I do. I sit upstairs.
in the balcony? Okay.
I
I mean, that's all good. There's no bad place inside the church. Like, you can sit wherever you want. So, okay, do you interact when it's time to show love when we during the welcome part?
sometimes.
I'm surprised. You a person with a microphone and you just okay. But there's a place for you
I'm an ambivert.
and no, no.
I am. I am. I am an ambivert. Like I am like Nene Gemini, of course, yeah.
Where do you see
Outgoing,
yourself in the church? The announcements or anything? Do you see yourself on the usher board greeting people? I can see your personality greeting people
greeting
with
people.
like with kindness. When you walk in, you're just saying hello, come on in, worship with us today.
Um, I don't know. I have to find my
Do you cook
what's I do
culinary?
cook. I
I
do
think they
cook.
should close the balcony. Oh,
Oh,
one
Stacy,
Sunday.
you wrong. Don't do that. Well, okay, Stacy, I'm gonna come and sit next down to you and your daughters, cause I be seeing y'all when I be in the balcony. I be seeing
Yes, no.
y'all.
Our church is to me. I mean I'm maybe I could be biased or not, which I don't want to be, but I do believe there it is a church we live out our name.
I love
The
St.
house
John.
of love. The
I love
House of
St.
Love.
John.
I really do. So we're going to rewind this. No, we're going to reverse this conversation here. And I'm going to invite you to the House of Love. We're located at 900 North Seacrest Boulevard in the city of Boynton Beach. If you know, you can get on I-95, which way you're going. You can go Boynton Beach Boulevard. You would exit, what is it, east? Go
East,
east until you get to Seacrest.
make a
And then
left
you're
on
going to head
Seacrest.
north. Yes, head north on Seacrest. It's the white church on the right-hand side. If you get to Bishop Banks Church, you're too far.
It's across the street from the blue store.
Okay. Yes.
You
I
didn't
want to
know
see
that?
you there.
Yeah.
No, I have never ever. I've been there my entire life. I would say
Yeah.
since I was 10, maybe 10.
Well,
Because
yeah.
my other grandfather, you may not know this, but my dad's dad was a preacher too in
Hmm.
Delray at Jordan Missionary Baptist Church.
I
So
didn't
we
know
used to
that.
go to Sunday school in Delray.
Hmm.
My mom would pick us up from Sunday school, and then we'll end up in church in Boynton.
I didn't know that. I did
And
not
both
know
my
that.
grandfathers, they both their lives were left in the pulpit. My grandfather, my dad's dad,
Hmm.
died on Father's Day. He had a heart attack
Hmm.
in the pulpit, and then my mom's dad died. He never succumbed from the injury or his stroke in
Hmm.
the pulpit on Super Bowl Sunday in the year he passed too.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow.
Yeah, so both my grandfathers shared their last message in the pulpit. So I do believe that I don't like kind of like yeah. I yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be there this Sunday though.
This Sunday. No. When you can come this Sunday, but I need you to come next Sunday because that's the Sunday I'm gonna be there.
Oh, excuse me. I'll just be looking for the
Oh, you know what?
camera.
Can I do a plug? I am. I'm hosting an event. That's why I'm
Yeah,
coming in
that's what
town.
this is for.
Yes. Okay. So I'm hosting the diaspora. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's an event where we're elevating local heroes in the community. It's put on by Jane Bassett Tolliver. She's been doing this for years. Phenomenal individual, and
Hmm.
she's asked me to host that event. I can't wait to do that. And that's a luxury event. So I will be doing that. It's Indian Springs, I believe, Country Club, and then in March, Dancing with the Stars. You probably can be a contestant next year. Oh, I don't know if they have room now, but
I don't know how
just
to
look in the
dance.
playlist.
I don't know
You
how to
can
dance.
do, yeah, you can do it. Your smile will take over.
And listen, I only could watch Dancing with the Stars. The foxtrot kills me. The salsa. See that you? I be watching Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. So, have you ever been to a season? I hosted season one, and now I'm returning to host this season. After 8 years, I think it's 8 years, and so I'll be back
Eight
in March.
years? Oh
Yeah,
wow!
yeah. So there's room for you in the city of Boynton Beach, all over, for
I
sure.
see. You're gonna let it be known you gonna make space
Yeah.
for me.
Yes. Yes. No, for real. No, you're it. And the
Okay.
parade, I see you. Yeah, I see you. Do you
What
that
parade?
energy? The Boynton, Delray, boat, all the city outside. You do a lot of stuff that's out in the community.
Yeah, I do. I do. That's why I'm an ambivert. Like, can you understand?
No, I can't because I say I'm shy too. I am though, but for real, I am.
I am. I really am. I go to Walmart early in the morning when it's open, when it like first opens, because I don't like to be. I just yeah. I know.
You
I
want to
know.
talk about that? You want to talk about that?
We'll talk
Not
about it
now.
off camera. Off camera. Okay, so listen.
Okay.
Scripted, run of show, or reading the room.
Scripted, run a show, or reading the room. Ugh. I can start out scripted, but I would definitely
Read the
just
room.
reading the room for sure. That's just MC 101.
You gonna like this one. Weren't you were a 24 karat dancer?
I was a cheerleader. I was a dancer in high school. We were really
Oh.
good. I was an eagle at Atlantic High School all 4 years. I was
Oh.
not. So when I went to Cookman, though, I went back to cheering because I was a Delray Rock cheerleader at 8. I've been involved since 8 years old. Kid you not? Like since yeah. But no, I would. Okay, go ahead. But what's the question? No, I was. So I was not a 14 karat gold dancer, but I was a cheerleader at
Okay.
Cookman a few
Why
years
somebody told me you were a 14K dancer.
because I was a dancer, but not a 14K.
Okay. Bethune Cookman Dancer Days or Delta Moments.
That's not even fair. To be a member, a lady, a Sarah of Delta Sigma Theta, that sets apart anything. Lifetime commitment. And to take me back to my college days, um, I truly enjoy. I would do college all over. I kid you not. If it was such thing as going back in time, I'm gonna go with my sorrows. I'm just gonna go with my sorrows. I'm gonna
Final
hang out with
answer?
them.
Final
Yeah,
answer?
that's right. I'm gonna hang out with my ladies.
And that's what you sticking to. Okay. All right. No judgment.
Oh wait. Oh, you can't see. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm sticking to.
Okay, one word people feel after you leave a room. Joy.
I was just about to say joy, 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 joy,
Oh,
joy,
okay.
joy.
This is one that's not on the paper. So how does it feel being Coco Golf's auntie?
How do I feel? How do I feel being an auntie? Period. Because I have nieces,
How many
nephews.
nieces and nephews you got?
That's a good question. I have quite a few, and I'm known as Auntie Sweetie.
Auntie Sweetie. What?
Yes, that's the name I gave myself. So my first one to call me Auntie Sweetie, she should be 30. I think she's 30. And I just gave that name, and we're sticking to it. So I'm known as Auntie Sweetie.
Auntie Sweetie.
Yeah, I'm known as Auntie Sweetie.
I like it.
And no, so to be Coco's aunt, or to be known as Coco Golf aunt, is of course is pure joy, and we're totally proud of her, and we're very humbled by it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an opportunity and space that I think that we're all still growing and learning from.
Mm-hmm.
God has given her a platform to share, and I do believe she is definitely a replica of our ancestors, of our family lineage.
Mm-hmm.
She speaks with authority. She's very poised, kind, pleasant, and that's what we
Mm-hmm.
all try to portray on any platform.
Mm-hmm.
And now we just ask God. It's a daily walk and a daily journey. You do know that. So in as much as you have pleasant and kind people, there are some people that are not as kind.
Right.
So we try to walk with grace and support her. She had a match. Well, it'll be my time. So this morning.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, so she's right now on the journey. So we offer and not we don't say we want everybody's prayers and support, but with those who are believers, true believers, we do appreciate those who support Coco on her journey. And to answer your question, I love being Coco's auntie sweet.
But you have a lot of nieces and nephews that are athletes. Like y'all come from athletes. Like your mom
Yeah.
plays sports.
Yeah, so back in the day, if you do some research, I don't know how well you know my mom's history
Okay,
and
so
whatever.
this is what I know. This because I feel proud because I told somebody this, right? So I was like, yeah, her mom. I was like, wait, do you know who Ruby Bridges was? Is and he was like, no. I was like, so I broke it down to him. I was like, well, her mom was the Ruby Bridges of Palm Beach County.
Yes,
And he was
yes,
like, oh, for real? I was like, yeah, history. You feel me? And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, so
yes.
does her mom know Ruby Bridges? I was like, I don't know that far. I just know she the Ruby Bridges of Palm Beach County.
Yes. Well, let's say, okay, so that's my mom's own story she has to tell, but I do know in that story, in Delray specifically, she's our Ruby Bridges, but there were four other students at the time that were going to other high schools too. And I don't want to start naming the high schools, so I probably get them off or whatever, get them wrong. But there are other ones there, but she is our Ruby Bridges at Seacrest High School, now known as Atlantic High School. So, but prior
Mm-hmm.
to her going to Atlantic, she played basketball, and she was a very fast runner, track star too. So that's come from Carver High School, and you can interview her, or you can talk to her on your own, but you can read her story. So yes, my dad was an all-star football player, and he signed a baseball contract at
Oh, okay.
Cookland, and that's why he went to play professional baseball during that season. So yeah, and that's a whole nother show. I
Yeah.
know you know what? So I like to stick with time, but we can talk all day. I love to humbly talking about stories. But yeah, so my family comes from a sports background. We believe in sports. We believe in academics too.
Mm-hmm.
We believe in uplifting others. That's just in our, yeah, yeah.
Well, you guys, the whole family is great, so that I appreciate it. Um, any other events you got coming up?
So I shared about the two that's coming up, but I told you about our church. Even though I'm not speaking or anything of that nature, but I do know it's going to be a fun-filled event. I know that planning. I am on one of the committees as it relates to what do you call it when you advertise, marketing,
Marketing.
and
Mm-hmm.
sharing that information. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I do know that. There's some guest speakers that are lined up within
Mm-hmm.
Palm Beach, Broward County. And on our church website, you'll find more information. And you know what? And on my story as we speak on Facebook and Instagram, there is more information, QR code that is there. But I'm open for hosting an event. I'm hosting for being a guest speaker. I love children. I'm doing a lot of that work now here. Um, when I say here, I'm talking within my job
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, it's just now I've been relocated 7 years, but not many people, I guess they'll know now, know that I do what I do in Florida.
I knew that.
Yeah, I just kept it like I
Secretive,
just didn't
private,
private. I kept it private.
as you should.
And I kept it private because I really do love the work that I'm doing
Right.
here. And a lot of it is on that platform anyway, where I'm speaking and talking, but it's just more that I'm talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion and belonging and making everybody feel, seen, heard, valued, and all that other good stuff.
I love that. I love that. So, last question, closing question. So, what do you hope people remember most about how you made them feel?
Probably that they matter. There's a purpose on their life. They were born to be great. They were designed for greatness. That's something that I say. I do believe that, as we know, not to go spiritual or anything, but when people are born, God knew that you were going to be here anyway. So it's just a matter of you having that spirit and to listen to that whatever that still voice is.
Right.
Um, that's resonating. Though, no, you belong here in any space. You belong, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Come on now.
Now, if you yeah, look, now if you're invading someone's space, that's something different. That's
Right.
different. But if you're showing up in spaces, there should be some residue that you were there.
Residue. I like that. I didn't know you was a poet too. Okay.
No,
Let
no,
me
I mean that's
let me add that onto the we got luxury MC, motivational speaker, educator, and new poet. Ladies and gentlemen, here on Nini's Damn Podcast. Oh man. Um, tell the people where they can find you at, how they
I'm
could
on
book
all
you.
TikTok. I don't know why I've gotten so fascinated with TikTok, to be honest with you. And you know how they say you should not let some things take up all your time. It doesn't take up all my time, but I think it takes too much of my time because I've gotten fascinated with TikTok. So I'm definitely on there.
I
And then
have.
under yeah, right? You
I
just
have to. I have. It's bad. I'm a doom
yeah,
scroller.
yeah.
Hello everybody. I'm Nini Gemini and I am a doom scroller. Yes, I am. I was supposed to go to the gym today, but what was I doing?
At
Looking up
least 30
stuff.
minutes.
Yeah. Whole I got up early on time. But no. I was on TikTok. What
You
did I
got
get on TikTok? A new light.
Yes, forget it. Yes, no,
Yeah,
totally. Yeah, it's
yeah.
disturbing. It's not
It's so
good.
bad. It's bad.
Yeah, it's not
I'm glad
healthy.
somebody else, I I thought I was gonna have to check myself into. Okay, I don't feel bad. I'm a doom scroller. Joy is a
Yes,
doom scroller too. So everybody, don't judge us. Don't.
don't
That's
judge.
we work
No,
with
there's only
people
one person.
kids. We
Yes,
we work with people kids. That's our therapy. Okay, don't do it.
for real, for real. And we should get a pass. Yeah. But on all social medias, those platforms, I am on as Urban Sophistication. So I'm there on Instagram and Facebook as well as my name, Joy Odom. And one platform, it might be Joy Odom Grant. I'm not sure. But I'm there and I'm always email, phone call away. I like to say that, but yeah.
I love it. I love it. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're planning a celebration, conference, or a moment that deserves intention, energy, and elegance, connect with Joy Odom. Follow her on Instagram at Urban Sophistication and Facebook at Urban Sophistication. Ladies and gentlemen, did you have fun? I had fun.
I totally did. Yes. Yes, I
And this
did.
was your first one?
Yeah, first. Yes.
You did amazing.
Thank you. I
You
actually,
did
I'll be honest
amazing.
with you. I had to ask my daughter, like, okay, so what do I do?
I sent you the instructions.
I didn't know about the buttons. Like, I didn't know if, I don't know. I guess I was getting it mixed up with Zoom,
Oh yeah,
like the
yeah,
Zoom or whatever, the Zoom and the Teams,
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I thought there was like lighting. I didn't know all of that. I just didn't
No,
know.
there's no little purple men. No host waiting to let you in. It's
You're
simple.
right. So if I
It's
wanted to do a podcast, I can do one on my own.
yes, you
So
can.
why is it called podcast when I can just because I did a talk with my daughter
Hmm.
earlier, like we were just talking, but it's
Hmm.
not called a podcast, but it's the same setup, seems like.
It is the same setup. Like as I call it a podcast, even though it's we're going live. I call it a podcast. I'm talking to people, conversing. We having intellectual conversations. So I call it, and it's easy. This is how I just started my podcast. I just started on live, and the more that I did it, the better I got at communicating and just doing this and not being shy because I'm so shy.
You're
Somebody
so
said, "Nah, for
professional.
real, good job, ma." I guess
Oh,
one of
that's
your
okay. That's one of my twins.
okay. Yeah, no. See, when I work with young people, because I know what to say. No, FR mean for real. Good job, ma. Yeah, because my kids used to text me. I used to like, don't text me like that. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, no, yeah, they know. I can't. I'm not into that. I don't know that dive just that like that. Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
broke it down to you. That's why I figured I had to break that thing down to you. Text talk 1-on-1. Because I had to ask my kids because so I had met a young boy and I was like, what? What did he say to me?
Oh yeah.
Oh
So no,
no.
let's spell this out.
Yeah,
But that's a
you.
whole job within itself. That's something you can do for the generation. Like maybe you could do a class or I don't know.
It's too much. Like, no, if you was born in 2006, don't try to holler at me. Absolutely not. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Like, no. So no.
Oh
But
wow, no.
thank you for
Oh,
coming on the show,
someone has twins too. Scooter Booty Bobby.
Scooter
Okay,
Bobby. All right. Shout
Bobby.
out to all of everybody that got twins.
Twins. Yes. Double
I don't.
pleasure.
Y'all can
Oh,
have them. Mm-mm.
that's not, that wasn't a planned. It was a planned pregnancy,
It
but not
was.
planned twins. That
So
just
wait. Does twins run in your family or on his
they run in
family?
my family and they run in Troy's family too, but we didn't know that. We didn't, that was not the planning part is because I needed to be off in the summer.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And it just, yeah, but
Yeah, that's part two.
that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
It's a
we
small
going over
world.
time. It is a small world. It is a small world.
Mm.
And I enjoyed you being on the show tonight.
Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you Sunday, a Sunday.
Okay,
and
because
going to be
I ain't say this Sunday.
no,
Uh, but it's gonna be one Sunday. I mean,
at 10 o'clock. But because you like early, there's Sunday school for you in person.
Sunday school. Miss Joy, I ain't been to Sunday school since 1996.
You know what? I don't even think things have changed that much. You'll fit right in.
Put me in the little people church with the where my Bible got pictures in it because
No, actually, that's what my granddaddy was saying. Look, you need to get a Bible you can understand. So when I first started going on this spiritual journey of trying to understand God for myself, that was one of the first. Look, you need to our out thou and all that. Don't get that. Get a
talk to me
Bible.
real. What did Paul say? What tell me what Paul said now. Y'all know that ain't what Paul said now. I feel like Nehemiah. Don't don't do it. Don't talk to that girl. She a Jezebel. Don't I'm trying to say. See,
What's
that's how
that
I need
say?
it. Somebody need to have
No.
like a hood version of the Bible.
There's something I saw some app out there like that,
On
and like they
TikTok,
say, "Are you
you
this
saw the
virtuous woman?" I don't know. Everybody. It depends on when you. It depends on the time of day and the season. I might pop out and be somebody else, so I don't know. But
maybe
yeah,
y'all should do
praise
that at the
God.
church. Have a hood play. A hood.
They might have. See, that's your place right there.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. You gonna
That's
find a
your
place for me in
place.
the church.
Yeah, you show up. You're already there. That's it. We
Yeah.
don't discriminate at all.
Listen, I'm gonna come back to St. John. Like, I mean, I have gotten so used
And
to
but
watching
did you
it on
join the
YouTube.
church? Did you join?
No, I told you I am a member in my heart. A member in my heart. I've been
Oh.
there since Pastor Cheney. I went to the funeral and everything.
Nini. Okay, so you'll know when however the spirit moves and leads you. But I hope I'm there the Sunday that you walk down. I would
Yeah,
definitely
cause you
come and
gonna come
join
to the
you.
altar with me.
I will. Absolutely.
You gonna look. You gonna come to the altar, and I'm very selective on who I let pray for me and pray over me and put their hands on me. That's just me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
like, Joy, come on. I'm gonna send you a text. I'm like, hey,
you
meet me
ready?
at the front at the altar, okay? Don't ask me no questions. Just Joy, come on,
Oh, yeah. Just come on. Since you know where I sit,
come
take me by the
on
hand, and I will just
in
go
the
right.
room,
Yes.
Jesus, come on. I listen. Okay, so I grew up in the church in Fort Lauderdale. I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
So I grew up at Community Church of God. Well, we started off at 15th Avenue, then we went to Community Church of God. So I've been there until I moved up to Palm Beach, and then I think probably like 2008, 2009 or 8. That's when I started going to St. John. I
Wow.
never became a member. I just was like, I don't. I'm a member in my heart.
Stacy said she got you too.
Oh, y'all messy. Y'all better have a. I don't like sitting downstairs. Oh my God. It's so
It's
much
plenty of
anxiety.
spaces. You'll blend right in.
I don't want to be on camera. Y'all be on camera. I be seeing y'all on camera.
It's by default. Who cares that the cameras are there? Like, who cares? It's just
Okay, I'm gonna come to church in person. I'm gonna come to church in person. I'm gonna come to church.
that's
Oh,
exciting. I love that.
you doing too much. All
I
right,
love it.
guys.
I love it.
It's been a great show. Did you enjoy it? I'm glad you came
I
on.
yes, me too. Thank you so
You
much.
you
It was an easy
welcome.
yes for me though. It was an easy yes. I just didn't know what to expect.
Why? You thought I was gonna be like ratchet and stuff?
No, I just didn't talking podcasts. So I'm used to live, like meaning in person. I want to touch, feel. I'm a toucher and a hugger. Like I probably would have been hitting you the whole time. And
Okay, just give me a virtual hug. Come on, let's do
okay,
it right now. There you go.
totally.
Yeah. So yeah, anytime you want to come on and just talk, we can talk. I don't, you know, we don't have to have no script. I mean, I could do street interviews. Well, no, those street interviews they was a little, it was a little, it was a little bit too much
Have to,
libations in the
have to
cup.
edit. But that's another thing why you come into church so that when you're in different places, they can see the God in you out there too.
They see it and they see a little thug in me too. So they.
That's all good. That's all good. All good. Me too. I have that. We all have it.
I know
But I
you
don't
do.
think any of us, when we're 100%, God is calling us home.
Hmm.
Like when we are 100%, God is calling us home. But in
That's
the
true.
meantime, yeah.
I will see you and Stacy at church, and then after that we gonna go to get some breakfast at DJ's.
No, it's no longer DJs. You know that, right?
What? I didn't know that.
Yes. Okay, so Pastor Cheney days, flashback, flashback. I just learned actually, Stacy and Cindy we're talking about it. It's a new
Your sister say you don't have no thug in you. Well, it be your
oh see
own
that's a,
family.
see, right. See that's a whole nother conversation. I tried like okay, you know what? I don't know.
Stacy, Miss Stacy, we not y'all. Can y'all stop trying to give me assignments in the church? Let me let me make it in the people building first. Let me make it off of YouTube. Like you talking about Joy, she would be good with reading the announcements. No, no. Let me get from YouTube to in the building first. Miss Stacy, don't do that. What? Don't do that, Miss. You gonna be on the show? Y'all messy. Y'all real messy. Y'all messy for that one. Y'all just suggesting stuff all in the comments. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let me
What you
make it
say?
from YouTube.
It has turned into Joy and Friends.
There you go. That's the name of your podcast. You're welcome. Joy and Friends, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Joy will be having her podcast coming soon in 90 days. Okay. It's about joining the ministry. Y'all, how did we get here? How? Y'all, I go to church. I just go to church in the living room on YouTube. Like I beat her. I beat her.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Yeah, no, St. John is the place we have room. There's room for you. There's a spot for you. There I
In
mean,
the
yeah.
balcony. In the balcony.
You can
Not
stay in the balcony, but you got to get involved. Do you know that part of the announcements they're saying that you can get connected and they show all these different
yeah, the
spaces?
QR
We have
codes and stuff like that. Y'all think I be playing? I really be in it. I do. I do.
oh,
So her
I love
team
it.
came with. Yes, yes, I do go to St. John. I've been going to St. John for a long time.
I love
Even
it.
even with Pastor Javon. Yeah, so yes, Javon, and then it was COVID. So then COVID, I wasn't going to church. It was COVID, and then I don't know about the one pastor who was after Javon, but
Is it
the
Tim,
new
Pastor Tim
I don't
McNeil?
even I don't even know his name because
Yeah, I wasn't here. I wasn't there, but that was him. I met him a few times. Yeah.
I just when a couple months ago I had tuned in and saw the new pastor, and I was like, oh, okay, we got a new pastor. And then I came to church a couple
The
of
fact that you
times.
said we got a new pastor, you're already a member. It's just a matter of
Yeah,
just
I
walking down
told you,
the formality of it all.
I ain't on the paperwork. It's all
That's
right.
it.
God know my heart.
Yes,
He know my
yes. And he
he,
also knows what you need to do. Yeah, it's coming. Okay.
so this what we gonna do. So since you and Miss Stacy, y'all just is adamant about me joining the team and just getting out the zone, y'all go ahead and come up with a list of stuff that you think areas where Nene Gemini would probably fit in at.
You can even do the TikToks and all that, like the announcements, how she does and put all these TikToks and things together. And you can even go around and interview people how they like the service. You can
Oh,
do it like on the spot. You can do that. I
I
can
could
see a
do that.
whole
I
yeah,
could do
yeah.
that. Is the
Yes.
lady listen? Is does the lady with the long nails? She still does the audio
I
and
think you're
video
talking
stuff.
about Alicia. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Alicia, I'm not sure, but there's room for you. It doesn't matter. There's never enough.
Ooh, now Miss Stacy, you know how I feel about your food. Okay, I'll come to church. I'll come to church. She said, "Girl, I will cook Sunday dinner at my house for you." Good, and make sure you make that cornbread too. Make sure you make that cornbread.
Yes, that's what love. That's see, when saints get together, that's what we do. I love it. I love it.
Oh man.
Again, I bring you joy.
Yes, you do. You have, and I received it. I appreciate, and I just want to let everybody know, Miss Joy, out of all my guests I have ever had on my podcast, and this has been a year, by the way. I made it to a year. My own podcast, all my editing,
Congratulations.
all my graphic designs and everything. I do everything myself, and it's been me a year in God. Thank you. Nobody has ever prayed for me, for us, and over the podcast. And when I tell you that was just a powerful thing, I received it and I love that. And I told my little boo thing. I was like, yeah, she prayed. We prayed over the
Oh,
podcast. I said nobody ain't ever did that. So I thank you for that. And
you're welcome.
I needed this interview. Cause normally I'd be like, all right, it's 8:30. Let's get to these rapid fire questions. Cause sister's coming on. I gotta watch my show. I gotta watch my Beyond the Gates. So I truly appreciate you because it just it means a lot. And like I was serious. I don't let everybody pray for me or pray over
Mm.
me. So thank you.
And I
So
asked you and you received it. So I thank you too. I thank you.
yes, so it's been a good interview, and we're gonna help you get your podcast started. Joy and Friends, ladies and gentlemen, give her 95 days because it's coming, and she has the help of her creative twins. They're gonna help her, and I'm gonna help her, and the village is gonna help her. And y'all, I'm gonna be to church one Sunday, not this Sunday because I gotta work, but a Sunday, and Stacy is going to cook me some food. Don't cook me no pork. I don't eat no swine. But make sure you got some cornbread. And Joy's gonna be there as well too. And anybody else who wants to
Absolutely.
come, who else is invited into Stacy's kitchen. So I
I
love
love
this.
it. I love it. I can just
So
say amen.
amen. Let the church say amen. What's March
Amen.
1st? What is March 1st?
Oh, because that's when I'll be back for the 28th next weekend. And March 1st is the oh, and Cindy, I think, will be in town. March 1st is that Sunday. And my plan is to attend church service on March 1st. That's
So
first Sunday.
So Miss Cindy, you want so are you insinuating that I need to be to church first Sunday on March 1st too? Because if that's the case, you need to be on the dessert duty committee. Because if y'all get me to come outside of YouTube, I need some more incentives. So Miss Cindy, what are you offering for me to come to church? I need more than a yes.
Because
I
I'm
need
holding your hand. Cooking is not my gift. Everybody have their gift. Oh,
ooh,
she's gonna do baked turkey wings, mac and green.
I'm there. Let me look for my church outfit now. Y'all playing. I'm finna get it out now. Like it's the first day of school. I'm a baked turkey wings, mac and cheese, and cornbread. All right, so we got Miss Cindy, Miss Stacy, me. All right, Miss Joy. All right. Y'all seem like y'all some all right women. I might come and fellowship with y'all. I ain't gonna sit with y'all. Y'all sit in the front. I'm not sitting in the front.
I sit in the front. Cindy sits maybe middle back. Stacy sits left back, and then yeah, there's plenty of room. And Candy, that's my sister. Oh, if
Y'all
she's
sit
in
in the
town,
front. Y'all be
what?
sitting in the front.
That's
See?
it's not assigned seats. That's just again. I gave you the
The camera
history.
always catch y'all.
The camera just happened. It depends. Cause
Cause
I
one
sat
time you was on the right side, and I was like, "There go Joy." Cause
Okay, let me tell you.
you had
Okay,
the
you know
blonde
what
hair.
had happened. Okay, so what had happened, you may not know this, is a little bit of history. Those are my dad's sisters. On my
Oh.
daddy's side, I have three aunts that attend that church, right? So in our family, I don't say, what do you call it when you have rules or expectations? And
Mhm.
we have to greet them. It's appropriate to greet them.
Right, right.
So when I went on that side to greet them when I came in, the announcements start showing up. I don't like walking across.
Right.
So I just plopped there, and then the person next to me said, "And you can stay here the entire service."
So you
And I
couldn't even
said,
do
"I
one of
will."
these.
No, and I did because I'm not going to be getting up and going across and all that. So and I stayed. That's how I ended up on that side. It's always again, it's always a story. It's always a reason. But that's why I went to go speak to them, and the announcements came on. I was like, "Uh oh, I can't walk across now, so I got to sit down."
Yeah, because
But it was nice.
I was like, oh, Miss Joy switching it up. She on the right side. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, that was like probably the first time outside of my grandfather's anniversary, which we do have. That's coming up. Anniversary Sunday is you can look, you can give to our educational guild, the RM Lee Scholarship. You can any amount, and you can do that online as well. And that's this Sunday, actually, the 22nd. The RM Lee, we deem that as his Sunday because that's when he used to do his anniversary. So
Y'all
we
take
keep talking. I'm
food
trying to think of
stamps.
anything.
Y'all take food stamps.
I'm sure they take some type of something that can be exchanged.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right, but it's been fun. Pure joy.
It has been pure joy, and I thank you again. I thank you again. Y'all know where to follow and like. Thank y'all for tuning in to Nini's Damn Podcast. Make sure y'all follow me on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. I got like 3 episodes on Spotify, but YouTube, Instagram Live, and also Miss Nene Gemini, MSNENE Gemini, the zodiac sign. Follow, like, subscribe, and follow if you need a host. Call Miss Joy Odom. Don't call me. Call Miss Joy. I'm playing. And I will see you
Share the
on one
stage.
Sunday, some Sunday. See y'all
Yes.
soon. Everybody
Yes.
be
Yes.
blessed, be great, be amazing. Peace out. Thank
Yes.
you.
Love. Love.
Bye bye.